In this video, in the CMMG Resolute 200 rifle series, we're going to put some sights on this thing so we can hopefully hit what we're shooting at. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So this is going to hopefully be a pretty quick video. I've got the CMMG Resolute 200 series rifle here in 7.62 by 3.9, and just for make sure everybody's cool, we got no mag and no rounds in it, so we're safe. We're going to put some sights on this thing first of all, so we can hopefully hit what we're shooting at. And I think every rifle, at least I try to have every rifle like this to have a backup sights on it, unless it's like a long-range hunting rifle. So in this case, we're going to put the standard Magpul MBUS, front and rear sights. These are the polymer plastic ones. I didn't spend the extra $100 for the metal ones, so let's just get to it. Take you down to the old tabletop here because the stump is looking pretty sickly, and we'll get to it. So here we've got the Picatinny rail, and I've got MBUS front and rear sights. So I thought we'd start with the rear, and we're just going to do this all right here on camera because just to show you how easy it is. I know this is not rocket science. They got that sucker in there and they don't want you to get it out. So I tore up my packaging trying to get the stupid thing out of here because they have it in here. They do not want it just to come loose. The instructions here, it tells you the installation instructions. So it's position side on the rail. You're going to flip the front side up for easier install, and you flip it up, you just it's got a spring in it, and once it's mounted, you push it down, it's going to pop up. Okay, so, and it says to flip it up for easier install. All right, so the first thing we do is take flathead or an 1/8" hex or something and loosen up the mounting screw on the side right here. So you can see this is the part that goes into the Picatinny. It's got a mounting screw on it, and this thing has got, and I've already kind of loosened it up. It's got a captured hex on one end, the other side's like a screwdriver. So you want to loosen it up and just remove it, take it out, because it's got to slide in between the slots on the Picatinny. Then you got your nut right there. And just you want the flip up part of the sight to be to the rear, so you're looking through it this way, not this way. Okay. So once you've got the screw out, you're going to pull your charging handle back. In this case, since we're in an AK kind of platform, we don't have a charging handle stop, so bolt stop. So we're going to slide it on there and let the charging handle go back up. Now, just the next step is to position it where you want it on here. So I'm going to put I don't want it to be in the way of the charging handle, but I want it pretty close back because I'm going to be able to see through it, closely if I have it up. So because down there, I think it might interfere in the charging handle when it's down, like so. So I'm going to push it up just a little bit more. I think maybe like right there, so that that's going to be pretty close. You want to line up your slots. You see how the hole there is lined up with a slot. I think that's about where I want it. When it's down, it's going to be kind of out of the way of the charging handle. When it's up, I'm just going to look through here and see where it comes up to my eye. So that seems to be pretty good to me. So next step is going to be just put your nut back in, like into the little captured area there. Like so. Put your screw in from the other side through the slot in the Picatinny, and if you don't have it exactly lined up, you'll have to adjust it a little bit. Now once it's in, hold your nut in place on the back side here and tighten it up here. It says be careful not to over tighten it because you'll damage the sight, but you just want it tight enough where it's not going to rattle loose. And I'm just using the screwdriver bolt scraper thing off my Gerber short stack. So it's pretty tight there. It's got a little Loctite on it, so it should stay. So when you flip it down, it's out of the way of the charging handle, but it's close enough where I can reach it with my finger if I need to, and just pop up there and flip it up, and then you have a sight. So that's the rear sight. Front sight I think is going to be about the same, but we'll check it out. And I'm going to cut this one so we don't have to tear up everything trying to get it out. So this has an actual sight adjustment tool with it, which is cool. Okay, so same situation with the front sight. They say to flip it up for easier installation, but you got the same thing. We've got a captured nut and a screw here. We'll take that off, remove it, dump the nut out so we don't drop it in the pine straw, and same thing, flip it up like so. sight to the rear, sight arm to the rear. It should just slide right on. Well, I say it should. Let's just see. So it's a tight fit, but it does slide on. And I'm going to put this close to the end. It says not put it on a rail gas block, but we're going to put it. I'm going to put it out here. Obviously, the longer sight radius you have, the better it's going to be. Let me just check that out. Shoulder it and see. I'm actually going to put it out one more to the end, closer to the end here, about right here. Let me take a look at that. I think that's good. So we just put our nut back in place here. There we go, and there we go. Down. Need to deploy them up. Let me back here where you can see it. You just easy here and easy here. There we go, good to go. Okay, well that's how easy it is, even with the fumbling on the video, to install these MBUS Magpul sights on a Picatinny rail. And what I like about these is you just one hand pop them up, and now you've got some sights. You can see they've got the peep sight, aperture sight here with a really small aperture, and that works pretty well. I can see through it really good. If you want a larger aperture, they allow you just to pop this thing down, and now you got a big ghost ring type aperture, which gives you just more, I guess, a little faster target acquisition. But and then they also come with the sight adjustment tool here, that just a standard AR style sight, and you can just adjust it up or down that way. And then you adjust the windage, obviously at your rear sight, and it's got a little screw here that tells you to right or left. So there you go. That's the Magpul MBUS flip-up sights, the plastic version, I guess, the polymer version. Now they have a metal version of these things, but it was about $100 more for the set. So, all right, so next step will be to take this thing to the range and get it sighted in. Looking really forward to putting some rounds downrange in the CMMG Resolute 200 series rifle. Again, thanks to the folks at CMMG for sending me this so I could do a long-term evaluation of it from a regular guy standpoint. As always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose, and thanks for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate your support. Don't forget, I put out a brand new video every Friday and Saturday, and very often random videos throughout the week. There's another one right there, and if you're not subscribed, you can click right down there in the corner. Subscribe, be sure and click that little notification bell so you don't miss a single video, because YouTube won't notify you otherwise. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.